So, we just got done with our final part on the road to Halo Infinite. It has been a long journey, multiple games, canceled games. It's been a mess. So, we've had a lot of history in these past 9 months or so, when you say Choka.
Yes, absolutely.
So, I started thinking about things, questions we could ask, and there's still more I just thought about while I'm opening up the answers. We'll get to those in a second. But we'll do the basic stuff. So, what was your favorite game and favorite moments of the road to Halo Infinite?
Favorite game, definitely Halo 2. That's always going to be a winner. Even though I got my ass kicked for 15 minutes in that spawn trap, that was definitely favorite game. I don't know, gameplay wise directly. I just like the memes that came out of it. Like I only want to play this once. That's fucking funny.
I forced that into a meme.
Yes, you did, and it.
Because,
but
because I knew we were going to do this more than once, and then the fucking arrogance you had when you said that pissed me off. So I wanted to make sure that we relive that every time we failed. And I decided not to do that for Halo Wars 2. I just wanted to see if we'd have another arrogant moment, but I don't think we did.
no, we learned our lesson.
So, but pick a favorite moment though. Could be Halo 2, could be anything else.
Uh, Probably making fun of what was it, Black ODST? Making fun of him. That was number one favorite moment.
We didn't have to make fun of him. The game did. Oh my god. Okay, so for my end, my favorite game was Halo 3 ODST. We actually hit that one on a marathon. We didn't do any other games like that except for ODST. Now, it did kind of fuck me up because we did all that audio log searching, and we still couldn't finish it on stream. I actually had to do it on my own because it glitched, and one of the audio logs was unattainable unless you went back and did it another way. But easily my favorite game. How many hours did we spend on that? It was probably close to 8 total.
Yeah, several.
Yeah, and we did it like
game.
we did it in 2 bunches too. That was the night. That was the night. Okay, so just last night I went to go visit the hot bitch. And you remember the one that stood me up that time, like the day we were playing ODST?
Yeah.
That was the one I went to go visit last night. I did fuck her weeks after that, so that's good. My favorite moments. I hate to say it, but Spartan Ops, Derek, that was my favorite moment of the road to Halo Infinite. I was dying. I couldn't fucking breathe. He said, we better not lose the Warthog. We better not lose Derek. The moment you say that, the Warthog flips over. We blow up. I spawn, turn around just to see Derek on the ship flying away. And I'm like, oh, maybe the ship's just going to fly off and he'll be safe. I'm thinking this in my head, and the whole thing just blows up. So there's no hope for Derek. And it just seems like a story moment that we made happen on accident. That was my favorite moment by far. Spartan Ops had a bunch of funny moments in it where we were just dying laughing, but fuck, that was by far my favorite.
Rest in
Hands
peace,
down.
Derek.
Rest in peace indeed. Okay, so on a similar topic, what is your least favorite game and your least favorite moment?
Halo Wars 1. Hate that game. Cannot stand it. I like the cinematics, that's fine, but the whole premise of why we're there and what we're doing there, I don't like. And fucking that one level. The shitty one. Don't like that. I don't like that game.
Okay, what's the shitty one?
The one where I only wanted to play it once. Can't remember the name.
Oh,
Arcadia?
yeah, New Alexandria. New Arcadia, yeah, whatever the
Yeah.
fuck. That one did
Least
kick her
favorite
ass
moment-
quite a bit.
Yeah, least favorite moment was getting my ass kicked by that level. Fuck that. Like, that was...
honestly,
it was worse than playing Spartan Ops, honestly. I hated Spartan Ops. I hated New Arcadia more.
I figured you'd hate the one where we were about to win with the rhinos, and the last 2 seconds of the game, one rhino got destroyed, and then it all went downhill from there. And that was like 2 hours of recording. No, yeah, almost 2 hours for that one fucking level, and it got fucked up. Like, I think that was worse than New Arcadia, whatever the fuck it was called. But okay, controversial pick, I gotta say. My least favorite game. Easily Halo 1. I had no fucking enjoyment playing that game. Even my thumbnails that I created reference this. I had no fucking fun playing it. Like in Halo 2, that game was tough. And with the forced iron skull on, and then getting loaded back checkpoints, that game was tough. But I had fun with it. Like, I actually did have fun with that. I had no fucking fun with Halo 1. Small corridors, grenades explode on grenades. It's just... It's a relic for its time. I appreciate what it did. But fuck, I wasn't having a good time for Halo 1. Least favorite moment. Least favorite moment. The scene where you kept getting sniped in Halo Wars 2. We stayed at that one part, that one section, not the level, that one section of the level for 50 goddamn minutes. And I had to go back and edit that shit. And I made it through. Here's the thing. Anytime we got reset to checkpoint, I'd always make it through. It was always your ass that got caught by a fucking sniper. Or the Gosshog. You'd actually got caught by the Gosshog a couple of times. And I was so fucking mad. Like, dude, I just want to move forward. That's all I wanted to do. And you kept dying. And I think you could see it in the stream. I sped it up quite a bit, but I was fucking frustrated with you. Like I was really mad. I wanted to quit, but I was like, no, we're already halfway done with this level. Fuck. Halo Wars 2 was Halo 2 is stressful, but still liked it better than Halo 1, so much more. That being said, what is the most difficult game that you think?
Most difficult goes to Halo 2. Not for, like, strictly gameplay-wise, that was the most difficult. Like you said, between the Force Iron Skull and then the goddamn Jackal snipers. It was tough. It was fun, but I would give that most difficult for sure.
Oh, easily the most difficult. I mean, and it all goes down to Forced Iron. Because at least I didn't like Halo 1, but at least in Halo 1, if one of us died, we could just kind of back up a little bit, and then we'd be fine. There was no backing up. Like, we actually had to rely on each other. And then you failed me because you kept getting sniped.
There's so many times where sometimes, and I laugh.
I remember you just like, I just want to poke my head out for a second. It's like, Choka, don't. I think there's a sniper. No, it's fine. Boop. And that was a far checkpoint. It was a far goddamn checkpoint. And it happened multiple times. That was one of the longest fucking series we did. Because of Forced Iron. Like, almost exclusively because of Forced Iron. It was fucking insane. Okay, next question. What other challenges did you encounter outside of the game for this project? So, scheduling, things like that. What was the most difficult?
The most difficult? Or, like, just in general?
Well, the most difficult thing for doing this project. I mean, we were doing this for 9 months. So what in the real world made it difficult to do?
I guess just coming home after work and then having to stay up, especially during Spartan Ops. Just the fucking hours I put into that for no fucking turnaround or reward. It was just fucking draining. I'm mentally drained.
I will tell you one thing, though, to kind of make you feel better. Spartan Ops is one of our most viewed series on the road to Halo Infinite.
Like, that doesn't fix anything.
Well, I mean, sure, but that's what it is. My most challenging thing outside of the game was you. By far, you.
That's fucking
because
funny.
You're fucking unprofessional. And because you fucked up my bait in Animal Crossing, we had to go 2 weeks without recording. Like, I wanted to be ahead so we never had to worry about doing a part to Halo Infinite. But then you wanted to get all butthurt for fucking, like, weeks. And I was like, oh no, we might miss a Halo Infinite. Then you're like, oh hey, I can't make it. Why can't you make it? Girl's doing this. Tell that bitch to calm the fuck down. You broke up with her over the course of the road to Halo Infinite. I want to say it's part of the reason. It's my headcanon. She got fat because you ignored her every Tuesday.
Okay.
I mean, is that
okay?
Is that
I'm
not
picking
fair?
up what you're putting down. I'm smelling what you're cooking.
She knew Tuesdays were your days with your boyfriend, like what you told your new girl, and at least she's understanding, which is cool. Okay, Next question. I think. I don't know. What is next? We're done with the road to Halo Infinite. What's next?
I don't know. I mean, I still want to keep the Tuesday schedule for sure. What the fuck happened? There we go. Definitely want to keep the Tuesday schedule, but I don't fucking know what we're gonna do. And I don't know if I want to jump into something and then only do that. Like, I want some variety.
What do you mean only do that?
Like, if we hopped into Astroneer, I don't want to only do that every Tuesday. Like, I want some variety every once in a while, you know?
Okay, I got your putting down. So yeah, what's next will be Astroneer. That being said, Astroneer does have an end to it. Like, you don't just play that game forever. I mean, I guess you could, but there's an end goal in that game. So that will be our next project, and I would like to do that on Tuesdays and maybe like on Saturdays, because if you stop playing that game for like a week and you try to pick up where you left off, it kind of fucks you up. You got to remember what you did with all your shit. It would be worse if we did something like Minecraft. Oh, that'd be terrible. But I'd like to do that at least twice. But no, we'll finish Astroneer. We'll move on. After Astroneer, I want to do Castlevania, the multiplayer one.
Okay. That sounds like it would be fun.
That's pretty. Okay, so do you have any questions that you asked for me?
Yeah. Would you do this again? And why or why not? Like, would you say 7 comes out? Would you do the entire road again?
Maybe. I wouldn't do it the same way. So, all right, scenario, like Halo Infinite's out, we beat it, whatever, and then they announce new Halo. What I'd like to do is do, like a road to whatever of the next Halo game, but we actually add Halo Infinite onto our Road to Halo series, and I just kind of changed the name. Well, no, because that wouldn't work out, because I'd have to edit every voice clip, so... Yeah, we'd have to restart the whole project, but that's the thing, I don't want to do it. I do, but I want to do it in a different way. Like, maybe we don't do Legendary. Maybe we do Lasso. No.
What the fuck?
No. But I would like to do it a different way. Maybe actually have more people. Maybe do it on easy. Maybe try to speedrun it. Like, I mean, who knows? Because the next Halo game would come out in, 4, 5, 10 years? So maybe we'd want to do this again. Because we technically did the Road to Halo Infinite before a couple years back. It's actually one of the first projects we did for recording on this. Remember when we tried to record the whole Halo Master Chief Collection series in one night?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, and how far did we get? Actually, no, this is the third iteration of us doing this. Because we did the first one on the 360. No, we didn't. I'm fucking up on the timeline again, but this is our third attempt, because I remember we tried to do everything in one night, and this wasn't for recording. We just wanted to do it just cuz. We made it all the way through Halo 1, because we were having good commentary. Oh, no, you know what? It was streaming. I lied, so this is the second iteration. So here's what happened. Do you even remember this at all? Because you might have to help me fill in some gaps.
I remember doing it. I don't remember any details.
I remember we played Halo 1, and we had, great commentary, good banter. And the more it went on, we weren't even playing on Legendary. I think it was just normal. But it was more of a slog, and our commentary just went down and down. I remember we were on the last level, Halo, with the Warthog run and everything. We weren't even talking anymore. We stopped talking. We weren't even making any plans, because it was on normal. All you had to do was just kind of run through it. We were just playing the game, and then I remember you disconnected, your internet cut out, and we didn't even ask each other if we wanted to go back. We just stopped, and then we kind of picked it up.
I do remember that.
That was terrible. I can't. Okay, I tell you what. If we did do the Road to Halo Infinite again, we would do a marathon. Maybe not on normal, but we'd have to make a marathon. But the problem is the scheduling. We would have to take at least 1 or 2 days out.
Yeah.
And all-nighters are fucking brutal, man. Back in the day when we did Castle Miner Z, it was possible, but fuck, dude, I can't really do all. I did all-nighter the other night. I went to a fat bitch's house. Try to get in the mood all fucking night, and didn't work. Slept in her bed and everything, but we didn't actually have sex. Well, I didn't even sleep. I slept the whole fucking night. So when I finally got home and went to bed. I was just miserable the whole fucking day, like just groggy and shit. So yeah, I took a lot of time for that question, so it's time for you to answer your own question.
Would I do this again? I think right now, no, I wouldn't want to. But like you said, like
Especially not right now.
in 10 years, maybe, probably, but I don't know if I would want to do maybe the Wars games. Definitely not fucking Spartan Ops again. I would 100% play through all the actual shooters though again, but right now that fucking Spartan Ops and the Wars kind of fucking turned me off a little bit from saying
I don't know what your
100%
problem
yes
is
I
for
would.
Wars. I mean, Wars 2 is kind of boring. Like, the Wars 2 campaign was boring as shit. Awakening the Nightmare was actually kind of fun because, it's challenging. I loved Halo Wars 1. Like, we actually had to work together as a team. I remember the second mission. And you're like, that didn't work. Vehicle depot ready. Oh. It's just, like, we actually had I mean, granted, we just tank spammed everything, and that's not really strategy, but we both played a part. Like, we both split up our forces and did everything, I'd say, properly. So.
Yeah, it's not that it wasn't fun.
I don't
just don't
understand your hate
enjoy
for it.
I just don't understand. I'm not into RTSs. Like, it was fun. It was a good time. I'm just not a big RTS fan.
So what do you like, turn-based, like Civ?
Yeah, I like Civ.
Yeah, Civ's fun. Oh, man. I kind of burned myself out on that game trying to play all DUD. But, all right. Let's move on before we get off non-Halo stuff. So, any more questions for me?
Yeah. Do you feel like this helped you grow as a content creator? And if so, how? Or why not, if not?
I got more views to my channel, and I got more subs. I was actually gaining an audience on Mixer slowly, mind you. And then that all got shut off. And when we moved over to Twitch, I'm building it up. It's not. It's a slow climb, and that's just the outside. As I actually grow a little bit, I had to get creative with my video editor a couple of times. That shit confuses the fuck out of me still. Like, editing hurts my brain. But I did learn more, so it helped me in that way. I got kind of creative with the paint tool, with 3D paint for the thumbnails. I actually have a good format I like, so it helped me in that regard, I guess. I'm not no fucking editing master, things like that. But before we started this, oh yeah, no, I didn't do shit. The most editing I would do is I would do the cheat method where I would cut videos at the 10-minute mark and post them in 10-minute segments like I did with my Bloodstained playthrough. And the beginning of this, actually, the beginning of the road to Halo Infinite, I actually went through every video. This is before I had timestamps. I would go through every video and, like, listen to the whole fucking hour, 2-hour versions and try to, like, find the funny moments and edit around it, like, add some text or funny pictures. And that got super tedious. So when we started Halo Reach, and I thought about the betrayal counter, that's what I thought about, well, hey, I could just timestamp other funny things that happened. And I gotta tell you, not too many funny things happened that were timestamp worthy. Except for Spartan Ops. I missed the other one with the with the joke we made about 343 making a game.
Oh,
but I did remember Derek.
That was funny.
I did remember Derek.
Always remember Derek.
So what about you?
No, because I'm not a fucking content creator. I was a secondary voice in your fucking videos the entire time, and that's it. So no, I don't think it helped me grow at all.
I gotta say, it did help me though, having an extra person to bounce off, because I've been doing more things than Halo, as you know. I've been doing those Sonic, Banjo-Kazooie, did Mario, just finished Mario today actually for Mario 64, and it's nice having banter, like someone to bounce off of, because by yourself, the best you can do is talk to the game. Especially, I don't have viewers. Occasionally, I have someone that pops in, but when you don't have viewers, you just kind of sit there and you have to make up conversations with yourself, and you and I have great stuff we bounce off, mostly about sex, mostly about my penis, and I like talking about it. I mean, everyone likes talking about it. You do, Jeremy does, Pantera does. It's great. It's definitely great.
Oh, boy.
Okay, I forgot my question. You know, I thought of another one. Thought of another question, and I didn't write it down. And now I'm kind of upset because I already forgot answering these other ones. But I do have some trivia. Do you know, because you remember we did the betrayal counter. What game did we have the most betrayals? And do you know who had the most betrayals out of both of us?
What game? Halo 4. And you did.
Okay, so... good job. You definitely called it. Halo 4, we had the most betrayals of any game. There were parts... Halo 4, it was a 3-parter, and we're not counting Spartan Ops. Besides the fucking... We didn't count that, because the only way you could do was running over, and that just wasn't worth it. Worth keeping track of. And I didn't even count Epstein for these either. I didn't count him at all for the betrayals. Because I couldn't get his point of view ever, so I didn't know when y'all betrayed each other, or when he betrayed me on accident, or when you betrayed me versus him. So, yeah, we kind of left him out. But yeah, we definitely had the most there. Part 3, we had 10 and 13. I had 10, you had 13 betrayals. That one part had more than, like, almost all the other Halo games combined. Well, not combined, but, like, if you combined each part. Like, all of Reach and one part in Halo 4 beat all of our Reach playthrough in betrayals.
No way.
As for who had the most, yeah, no, seriously, we had so many in Halo 4. Like, it wasn't funny. You kept trying to betray me in Halo 2, and I didn't understand that because when we die, we would fucking reset, and that I don't know why you thought that was a grand idea. The thing is, you try to betray me. I didn't try to betray you ever in Halo 2. But the thing is, you try to go after me, so then I would pop you in the mouth for trying. So I had the most betrayals, and again, only because you would start the motherfucker, and I would get you back. However, in Halo 4, you had the most betrayals by far.
How many
For
did
example, well, for part 1, I had 2 to your 6, then I had 6 to your 1, and then I had 10 to your 13. It kind of evens out. I think you beat me by like 2. I can't really do the math in my head. For Reach, it was my 3 to your 1, my 6 to your 3, and then my 1 to your 1. Combat Evolved, my 3 to your 1, my 2 to your 2, my 6 to your 4. Part 2, or Halo 2 Part 1, we had 0 betrayals, so good on us, because we knew better in the beginning.
Only we
Part
learned.
2, it was my 4 to your 1, and again, you started all of it. Part 3 was my 1 to your 0. I'm not sure how that happened. I don't know if you just tried to betray me and I betrayed you once and you gave up, or if mine was a legit accident. I'm not really sure. Now, Part 4 we had split into 2 parts because that was kind of jank near the end. So, Part 4.1 was my 5 to your 1, and then 4.2 was my 5 to your 4. ODST, you kind of whooped my ass. My 2 to your 3, my 3 to your 3, and then for the last part, we didn't betray each other at all, so good on that.
Yay,
Part 3,
learning.
or Halo 3. My 2 to your 2, and this is our first game where we added in Epstein. My 1 to your 0 for Part 2, and then my 3 to your 2 for Part 3. I already went over Halo 4, so we're going to move over that. Halo 5, we had Part 1, 0, 0, Part 2, 0, 0, Part 3, 2, 1, and then Part 4, 0, 1. And I remember one of the betrayals because it was at that sniper level with the tank, and I had to hudge above you because you blew up my like nearly destroyed Ghost, and it made me upset.
Yes, I did.
So there was that. What do you think was the longest game we played?
Are we, like, recording-wise? Like...
Yeah, like total hours spent.
Ugh.
And here's the thing, for like Halo Spartan Ops and Awakening the Nightmare, we had to kind of split those into their own categories because that wouldn't be fair.
Yeah, no, I get that. I was just gonna ask if we count Spartan Ops as a game. Because Spartan Ops 100, it has to be. There's no way it's not.
So recording time, it would seem like that. It really would. It's kind of, I'd say it is, because based on YouTube, it's definitely the longest. Okay, let me put it to you this way. Where's Spartan Ops 1 at? So 2 hours 20 minutes, 2 hours 30 minutes, 3 hours 13 minutes. Fuck, that was long. 2 hours 47 minutes, 3 hours 18 minutes was the last one. Yeah, so that's what? 3, 5, 7, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, nearly 17 fucking hours on Spartan Ops alone.
Pain.
Holy fuck. Now, Halo Wars 1 was long, but I did cut a lot of that out, like a bunch of our failures. So I was thinking to myself, like, well, you know, if I added back in all the failures, it was probably the longest. But no, after going back, we had multiple, like, 3-hour videos. So, yeah, there's no way. Spartan Ops is easily the fucking longest. My god, that shit was insane. But, okay. View count, what do you think is the highest of our... Well, granted, they're not all posted yet. We're caught up all the way up to Awakening the Nightmare Part 1 as of recording this. So, without counting Awakening the Nightmare, what do you think has the most views?
Halo Wars 1 Part 2.
Oh, I meant game-wise.
Oh.
So you're going to stick with Halo Wars?
Yeah, I'll stick with Halo Wars.
You're correct, mostly because logistically, that's been on the channel the longest. But here's the thing. Halo Wars Part 1, like, we went... And these are low numbers. Very low numbers compared to any other YouTube channel. But for me, it's high. I do have a couple thousand views here and there, but those don't really count. We got like 20 views within like the first couple of days on Halo Wars 1. And then we got like 20, and then kind of just tapered off. And then we were struggling for like 1 or 2 views on these. Like every other Halo, struggling for like 1 or 2. We picked back up with Halo 3. We got a couple of views on that. And then it tapered off on Halo 4. And then Spartan Ops, it fucking shot up again. Which I don't understand why. Hey, no one wanted to watch Halo 5. Literally nobody. And Halo Wars 2 actually got some views. So generally, it was the RTSs that gave us the best ones.
Well, that's good.
But yeah. I think that's the end of the Q&A session. What do you think? Do you have any last things to add?
I do not know.
Well, it has been a long road to Halo Infinite. And that road got pushed back a little bit longer, so now we're going to have to wait till 2021. Not really anything we could do in the meantime. We might be able to do some like multiplayer streams every now and then to kind of fill in the gap, but that's it. This is it. Our longest fucking project. And it's over. It's gonna feel weird not having a project to go for, but a bit relieving too. So because we don't have to constantly worry about it. Because I mean, Astroneer we can kind of fuck off on. But wow.
Yeah.
But that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. No more Halo. No more Halo campaign at least. Well, I lied. We might do because the ODST campaign got put on Steam, so they added the seasonal challenges. So we might do the VidMaster on that if we can get a 3rd and 4th. And I have people in mind for that already. But yep, that's it. This is my final sign off for this. Okay. Bang!
Hey.
You did it!